Good morning, Veda. I hope you're having a good week. Today, I want to talk about the word phrase. So I'm going to focus on the song Ode to Joy in your lesson book on page 24 and 25. But before that, I just want to talk about the phrase and do a little fun exercise using tongue twisters. So if you look in your book, it says, a phrase is a musical idea or thought. Frank's messing with my camera. A phrase is often shown in the music with a slur, also called a phrase mark. Think of a phrase as a musical sentence and each note in the phrase as a word. You can think of the tongue twister. Let me see if I can say it. She sells shells by the seashore. I can't. We'll see. We'll have a little tongue twister competition. Let's see who can do it best. I bet you can. She sells seashells by the seashore. That's So you can see that the phrase mark in the music that I just put up, it looks like a slur, but that can also be called a phrase mark, and that's just showing you where the musical sentence is. So I'm just gonna show you some tongue twisters, and you can do those for fun, and then you can practice these little ones during the week. The next one. Two toads totally tired. Okay, that one's easier. Here we go. Friendly Fred flips fine flapjacks. That one's not so bad. Okay, how about this one? Big black bug bit a big black bear. Big black bug bit a big black bear. Frank's going to try to bite me. He's not a bear. Okay, here we go. Fred fed Ted bread, and Ted fed Fred bread. Say it slow enough, it's not too bad. Fred fed Ted bread, and Ted fed Fred bread. That's what's kind of confusing. Okay, well, this next one, it's long. Are you ready? A skunk sat on a stump and thought the stump stunk, but the stump thunk, the skunk thunk. Stunk. That's a lot of S's. A skunk sat on a stump and thought the stump stunk, but the stump thunk, the skunk stunk. There we go. You know, those actually might be easier to say if you sang them. You try that out. You can practice them and see if singing the words makes it easier to say the phrase than if you just speak it normally. Anyway, so you can have fun with those. So the next song in your lesson book is Ode to Joy from the Ninth Symphony by Beethoven. So this is a tune that we've played before in a much easier version in your primer level book. So it'll be more fun to add a few more notes to this. Some parts of the song are sometimes challenging for people, so it's good to kind of look at it one line at a time. And there's some crescendos and diminuendos in this, which help us do what's called shape the phrase. So music always sounds much more professional if we add what we call musical phrasing. So, and they put the crescendos and decrescendos in there to show you how to do that, because it involves getting louder and getting softer. It's just like when we speak, right? When we speak and you listen to someone who's really good at speaking or who's really good at acting, they don't speak all monotone, right? They don't just speak all like this, because then it's really boring, right? There's raises and there's falls in their voice. So, and that adds more expression. So we also do that with our musical phrases, because we don't want to be a boring musician, just like we don't want to be a boring public speaker or a boring actor or whatever we're going to be, right? You gotta bring it to life. So, just looking at the first line, it has that long phrase. So I'm going to play it once I'm going to try to do it with no expression, so it's all one volume, okay? Okay, now if I add the dynamics that they suggest, it'll be more expressive, and hopefully my camera's microphone picks up the nuance in this. We're going to start soft, and we're going to get louder towards the middle, and then we're going to get softer. Okay, same thing with the next line. Start soft, and then we get softer on the last one. And then the next line, the third line, is marked soft. In this line, and then there's a crescendo towards the end. The other thing you want to note is the tie note in the left hand. So you don't re-hit the G. You hold it for 3 whole measures, okay? You get louder. And then the next line is forte. Softer at the end. And it says move up higher, so we're going to move the right hand up to this C scale at measure 17. We're going to crescendo, and we're going to get softer there. Next line. Crescendo. It says move lower, and then soft. We have that tight note again. Get crescendo. Is forte, and we're going to ritardando and get softer. So sometimes the hands together parts in this are a little bit tricky at first. So if you write in the fingering for the left hand and the right hand on all the notes, that sometimes is helpful if you're having problems getting your hands together. I think also if you just write in the notes or however you want to do that. All right, so I'm going to play it one more time, and I'm not going to talk this time. song this week. This one's longer and sometimes is a little bit more challenging, so I want to make sure you have enough time to just focus on that one and your tongue twisters. So I hope you have a good week. Happy May, and I'm hoping that by June we should be back to having lessons in person. So take care. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Okay, I got one more song for you, Veda. I just thought, oh, this is a happy tune. So I'm playing along with a backing track. So sometimes as a pianist, maybe, you might find yourself not playing the melody or even the tune. You're just like adding part to a band. So this is an example of that. So I have a backing track on my computer, which I have plugged into my digital piano. And so the part I'm playing with this song is just like chords and stuff. So I think it's something you could probably do here eventually. So anyway, enjoy this song.